Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's see the solution to weather observation station 19, another medium SQL question on HackerRank. Consider P1 and P2 to be 2 points in a 2D plane where P1 is represented by coordinates A, C and P2 is represented by coordinates B, D, where A and B are respective minimum and maximum values of the northern latitude or lat_n. We have a column of type number latitude. So A represents the minimum value in this column and B represents the maximum value in this column. Also, C and D are respective minimum and maximum values in western longitude or long_W in a station table. We have another column of type number longitude where C represents the minimum number in this column and D represents the maximum number in this column. We are asked to query the Euclidean distance between points P1 and P2 and format your answer to display 4 decimal digits. So let's see what Euclidean distance is. Let's open this link. Given 2 points P and Q, P represented by coordinates P1 on x-axis and P2 on y-axis, and Q represented by Q1 on x-axis and Q2 on y-axis, we can calculate the Euclidean distance between P and Q using this formula. A square of P minus Q, P1 minus Q1 plus a square of P2 minus Q2, and we take the square root of everything. That's going to give us the Euclidean distance. Let's take a look at another example here. Say we have 2 points A and B. A is represented by x1, y1, x1 on x-axis and y1 on y-axis, and B is represented by x2 on x-axis and y2 on y-axis. So we can calculate the Euclidean distance between A and B using this formula. A square of x2 minus x1 plus a square of y2 minus y1, and we take the square root of everything. That's going to give us the distance. So I have copied these formulas and let's map it to our question. We have the formula and also points P1 represented by x1, y1 and P2 represented by x2, y2. Here we had A and B, so I'm going to use P1 and P2. In our question, we are given P1 as A, C, where A maps to x1 and C maps to y1, and point 2, P2 is given as B, D, B maps to x2 and D maps to y2. So if we have the formula for our points, we will get a square of B minus A plus a square of D minus C, and we take the square root of everything. So let's write this formula in our SQL. So first we are going to find B minus A. So B is the maximum of latitude in. Let's say for NSQL, we can use the max and min function to get the maximum value and minimum value of a column. So I'm gonna say max of lat underscore n, which is B minus A. A is the minimum of latitude n, min of lat underscore n. Once we got this portion, we are going to raise this to 2 to the power of 2, make it a square. So we can either multiply this value to itself 2 times, or we can use some mathematical functions in SQL. If we go to MySQL documentation, we have some mathematical functions here. For example, ABS returns the absolute value of a given argument. We have, for example, power. That returns the argument raised to the specific power. So we are going to raise these values to the power of 2. So we are going to pass it to the power function. Let's use the power function, and we are going to raise the result of this 2 functions to the power of 2 and 2. And also let's calculate, let's put the plus sign here. Let's calculate D minus C. D is maximum of longitude, max of long underscore W, minus C. C is the minimum of longitude, minus min of long underscore g, and we are going to raise everything to the power of 2. We can use the power or pow function, power everything to 2. So we got this portion. We are going to take the square root of everything, so all these equations. For that we have another function to take the square root. We have sqrt, returns the square root of the argument. So let's pass the argument to sqrt function. We are going to pass everything to the qrt to take the square root of this value, sqrt, and pass everything. So let's select this value from our station table, select this value from station, and let's run the code. Oh, we got an error. Oh, because of this non-ASCII characters. I think it's because of these, and let me cut these and run it again. Unknown column long G, long underscore W, not long underscore G, sorry, my bad. This one, long underscore W. So we got an answer, and we are also asked to display 4 decimal digits. We can use either truncate function or round function. So I'm going to use the round function. We're going to pass everything to truncate or round function to reduce it to 4 decimal places. We're going to display this portion only. Let's use the round function, round of everything, comma, to 4 decimal places. Let's run the code, and it's accepted, and let's submit the code. Yeah, it passes all the test cases. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.